There are so many. I think some of them are inviting others from the other classes. So
Yes,
you cannot message no in your conversations, but you can talk. Is it to your friends? I think that's what is happening. Is it
not
able?
call them by using this app.
Ah, you can call them, right? But talking is not allowed. I think very soon that calling also will be stopped.
No, ma'am, you can't. You can call after the classes, after the school is over.
No, when I check someone who are busy in the conversation, if I check they are in a call. How is it? Which
Yes,
call
ma'am.
is
There
it?
Yes.
are many will be like that, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Oh,
and whoever is in this meeting also, they are in hold, no, ma'am. They are also in some other call, ma'am.
okay, who are in hold only. See, some
Ma'am,
are
both, ma'am. Like who are in this meeting and they are in hold, ma'am. They are also in some other call with their friends.
in,
And who are in this, their written call, no, ma'am. They are also in call with some others.
either they are in call if they are on hold, fine. Other than that, they are talking to their friends or yeah. See, they are not part of the class. Fine. Students, we do not have time to waste. Let's go. And I told you that this question which is on the screen is very important. So I wrote it again yesterday to teach you all again. Now this is very important, repeats every year. Please mark ninth one, very important. Student, mark ninth one important, it repeats every year. Now, what I told important is when you multiply, this is where you will go wrong. See, this part you will go wrong. 2 into 3n plus 1. Boys, did I give any homework? I don't think so.
No, ma'am.
Okay,
As you
fine.
told, you won't give any homework, ma'am.
Yeah, I told you to go through again, correct? Now,
Yes.
boys, this is multiplication, this is x and this is x. Now, boys, I taught you yesterday. Again, I'll teach you because important. I have so shown the working out here. Two. Now here it is a monomial multiplying to a binomial. So this monomial will multiply to 3n and this monomial will multiply to 1. Boys, here you make mistake. Instead of you will not write 2 into 1, we'll just write 1 and you proceed. In a hurry, you will multiply only to 3n. That's the reason I wrote it here. This will monomial which is outside will say hi to 3n. It will say hi to 1. Remember. So 2 into 3n plus 2 into 1. So 2 into 3 is 6n plus 2. So 6n plus 2. So this is very important to write. Rest is easy. After that, here when there are two x's are there, I'm writing with one x. So 5 plus n plus, that is here you get 6n plus 2 and denominator is 7n minus 2. Now after that I'm making only one n. I'm joining all the tails together. There are three kites are there. I'm making one kite. Remember, one kite, two kite, three kite. So I'm making one kite and joining all the tails and I'm making a big tail. So 5 plus n plus 6n plus 2 and then 7n plus 2. Now this what happened when it goes up. Now this is the denominator, my plus 7n when it goes become minus and minus 2 will become plus. Now they all come in a line. So what we have, n plus 6n minus 7n. So we get here 7n plus 7n minus 7n, and already we have 5 plus 2 and plus 2 9. So plus 7n minus 7n cancel. So x to the power 9. Okay, we finished it yesterday. Now did we start the 10th one? Did we start the 10th one?
Ma'am, we finished 10th one now.
Yes,
10th,
ma'am.
10th also we finished.
Ma'am, we are in the 11th one, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am. You
okay,
told you will teach us.
fine. Okay, fine. I'll teach the 10th one also, then I will, because this is another tough problem. So here also, here how you have monomial and a binomial. In this case, here we have two binomials. Now here we are using the same formula, a square minus b square. A plus b, a minus b is a square minus b square, where 2n the whole square minus 1 the whole square. Boys, very soon you're learning this. Very soon you're learning this identity, a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. The same thing I'm using here. 2n the whole square minus 1 the whole square. So 2n the whole square is 2 square and n square, that is 4n square minus 1. The same thing I've written here now. The whole thing when you multiply you get 4n minus 4n square minus 1. Now here what we have, n into 4n minus 1. Now what happens? This monomial will multiply to the binomial. N into 4n is 4n square, n into 1 is minus n. Now then here it is 2 into 2n plus 3. So 2 into 2 is 4n, 2 into 3 is 6. So all of them we have finished. See, I have finished all the work step by step, and then we are writing all of them in one line. So a to the power 2n plus 1. Now this I have written 4n square minus 1. Denominator is 4n square minus minus 1, and here 4n plus 6. Now, how you got this is all this monomial with the binomial, monomial with the binomial, two binomials. We have multiplied, all working out, I've shown you. Then we will take first, here I will take 1, 2, 3, 4 kites are there. The tails I'll cut off from others and I'll put it in one long kite. So A is equal to 2n plus 1 plus 4n square minus 1. Now this, which from the bottom when it comes to the top become minus 4n square plus n and minus 4n minus 6. Now what happens here? Now here all, 4n square and 4n square cancels. Now 2n plus n is 3n minus 4n, and then there is plus n and minus, plus 1 and minus 1 cancel, minus 6. So 3n minus 4n is minus n minus 6. You cannot keep the negative in the numerator. I will take it down. Okay. Any step you have doubts, you ask me. We finished it yesterday. I explained it if you wanted to. Anyone has doubts? Anyone has doubts in this? You can ask me. Yes, students? Students, you have doubts here. Anyone? Can you hear me there?
Yes, ma'am.
No doubts. No doubts. Anyone has not written this? They require to write this. Anyone has not written? Anyone has not completed?
Ma'am, everyone wrote. Ma'am.
Everyone wrote? Okay. Shall we move to the 11th one then?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We'll move to the 11th one. Fine. Yes, I just showed because I have to explain this. Now we'll move to the 11th one. 11th one we'll do. Wait, okay, I'll go back to the. Tell me. Yeah. Can you see the screen, students? No?
No, ma'am.
No. Okay. Back. I'll go back. Now can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
fine.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, shall we start the 11th one? Students, we have 2 periods today. By then we can complete and we are going to start with the next chapter. Now each problem is huge one. But I think we have 2 periods. I think one class only 3 problem we can work out. I think we'll slowly do this. Now,
Ma'am,
tell me.
ma'am, what is a LHS, RHS, ma'am?
Ma'am,
Yeah,
left hand side and right hand side.
Left hand side and
Yeah.
right hand side.
Correct. Correct. See, prove that. See, all these prove that. All these problems are prove that. See, LHS and RHS. That's what I've written. LHS, see, and RHS. When you come to the answer, you go to RHS. Now, what is LHS is left hand side. What is RHS is right hand side. Now, prove that this left hand side is equal to right hand side. But this is page number 14 I've written. So don't write this. So prove that left hand side is equal to right hand side. Whatever is in the left hand side should be equal to the right hand side. So to show that, we will take only the left hand side and start solving, and then we'll move to the right hand side. Now, so see here, now left hand side. In left hand side, I have m plus n to the power minus 1, m to the power minus 1 plus n to the power minus 1. Now, this is my left hand side. Now, I'll proceed. I'm not going to the right hand side. I'll proceed with the left hand side. I'm solving the left hand side. Now, m plus n to the power minus 1 can be written as 1 by m plus n. M to the power minus 1 can be written as 1 by m plus n to the power minus can be written as 1 by n. Now, who will tell me how I proceeded to the next step?
Ma'am, LCM.
Yeah, LCM. Now I have kept this as it is, and what I have done is LCM. Now, what is LCM of 1 by m and 1 by n? Now, this is not easy. If the numbers, if it was 1 by 2 and 1 by 3, we would have told LCM is 6 and 2 into 3 and 3 into 2. But here it is not possible to do. In algebra, especially when we find LCM, what we do, we'll multiply both to the whatever is there in the denominator. Whatever is there, m into n, I'm multiplying. There should be a multiplication sign here. So whatever is there, I'll multiply in the denominator. And numerator, what I'll do in algebra is that m is already there. What is not there here in this fraction?
Ma'am,
N. Yeah, so I'll multiply with n. Now, what is not there in this fraction?
M.
So I'll multiply the 1 into m. This is the way you find out the LCM in case of the algebra. So in algebra, when you do not know the numbers are not given in algebra, when you have the LCM as the algebra, this one variables, you will multiply two variables in the denominator, and to first fraction you will multiply what is not there. So m is there, not there is n. So n is there, not there is m. So m, n plus m. Now what happened? There is m plus n here and n plus m here. The both we cancel. So 1 by mn. Now we know that now we have to come to this. So 1 by m is nothing but mn to the power minus 1. Therefore it is RHS. So I started with LHS and I reached RHS. So when you have when you go to 9th standard, there's something called trigonometry where you're learning. A lot of problems will be there. We started with LHS and reached to RHS. Here also we have at least 3 or 4 problems. We start with LHS and read to RHS. Okay, you can start writing. First, when I'm explaining, please look at the screen and understand it. Only 42 are attendees in the class. I don't know what's wrong with them. What is the class strength, students, yours?
Ma'am,
55.
55. Ma'am, more 13 students should come.
Ma'am, some boys don't attend from first day only, ma'am.
That's very bad. Those who finish this question, go write the next question. Just write it. No, enough. Then we'll work out.
Ma'am, can you go a little bit down?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can you?
Yeah,
Ma'am,
1 minute. Yeah, 1 minute. I'll just writing those who are not part of it. Just tell me whether Asher Alan is from our class.
No, ma'am.
No. What about
No,
Ashit?
ma'am.
Ashit from our class, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Ashit. Ayush from our class?
No,
No.
ma'am.
Then Ishwar? No.
No,
Godwin? Yes.
ma'am.
Godwin?
Yes, ma'am.
ma'am, ma'am,
Tell me. Who is this?
this n plus m by m by n, that one,
Yeah.
the addition, can you explain again, ma'am?
Yeah. I'll explain. 1 minute. Joash is from our class, right? Joash?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Then who is this next person? Joel? No. Lev.
Ma'am, Joel Rajiv, ma'am.
Ma'am, Harshit Sai, ma'am. Ma'am, he attended the class teachers period, ma'am.
Ma'am, we can't hear you, ma'am.
Ma'am, he
Yes,
has
ma'am.
network problem.
I think ma'am is leaving.
Yeah.
Ma'am is not leaving.
Yeah, maybe power cut.
It's not a power cut, or else she would have left because there would be no Wi-Fi.
It happens to our Hindi sir also like that only.
Yeah.
Now we'll start. Slowly she'll start. It'll show leaving. Yeah, see, she left. Now she's gonna leave. Asha, she's leaving.
Right.
She left already.
She's left.
Now she left.
Now she'll come back after.
Students, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, there was a power failure here, so okay. Now 1 minute, I'll finish here. I've just started with this. Just Joash. Joash is from our class. Just tell me, Joash.
Ma'am, ma'am, before that Harshit Sai is there, no, ma'am, he attended class teacher's period.
Harshit Sai already have written. Harshit Sai have written. I've written Harshit Sai. What about Joel?
Yes,
Ma'am, yes, ma'am. He's from our class only.
Okay, Joel. Then who is this? Mohammed Zayan. Mohammed Zayan.
No, ma'am.
He's from not our class. Then
Ma'am, he is from our class, ma'am. Mohammed Zain is from our class, ma'am.
Mohammed Zayan. Who is this? Mohammed.
Ma'am, no, ma'am. Mohammed Zain is from our class.
Yes, ma'am.
Mohammed Zain
Mohammed.
is that, ma'am, not Mohammed
Ma'am.
Zayan.
Zafir. Zafir.
ma'am,
Yes,
Zahir
ma'am.
is from our class.
Nihal.
Yes, ma'am.
Nirved.
Yes,
Nirved.
ma'am.
Ah.
He's from our class.
Noah.
Yes, ma'am.
Patrick is not from our class.
No, ma'am. Ma'am,
Sam.
Ritwik is.
Ridwik.
Yes, ma'am.
Then
Our
Sam
class.
Andrew.
He is from our class, ma'am.
Samuel.
Ma'am, after that, no, nobody's from our class.
Tejas. Vedi Gupta. No.
No, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, who was asking me the doubt there?
Ma'am, Neil.
Oh, can you see the screen there?
No, ma'am.
You can't see the screen. I have to go back there. Fine. Yeah. Can you see the screen now? Yeah.
No, ma'am.
No?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
fine. Okay. Now here, who had a doubt? Johan had a doubt here.
Ma'am, Neil Amit Puna.
Okay. What is the doubt you had here? Neil, tell me the what doubt? How you got this? Neil,
Ma'am,
what?
the addition,
Addition.
ma'am.
Addition. So what I'm doing here is I'm doing the LCM. Now here I'm finding the LCM of the algebra. To both these are variables. How will you find LCM in this case when there are two fractions? Now what we do here is if there is 1/2 and 1/3, it is very easy to find the LCM. When you have two variables, what we should do here is just write to multiply the two variables, and numerator of that variable should be one which is not in this fraction. Here m is there, n is not there, so I'm multiplying here. Here n is there, m is not there, so multiplying here. So m plus n, m and m plus n, I'll cancel it. Remember, what is remaining is 1/mn. 1/mn is mn to the power minus 1. Okay. Now, next we are doing the 12th one. Please copy down the 12th one, all of you. Copy down the 12th one. But these problems are a little huge. We'll go slowly here, no problem. But after this, we are starting with algebra. For your next period, yeah, for your next period, keep your, when we have, after the break, when we have, keep your book ready. That is, we have in the 4th period, keep your,
Which chapter, ma'am?
I'll tell you, algebra, simplification. Okay?
Ma'am.
Linear equation, ma'am.
Ma'am.
No, no.
Ma'am, first lesson, ma'am.
Yeah, first lesson only.
Ma'am, by mistake, that polygons chapter, no, ma'am, half of
Yeah,
that I wrote in this arithmetic, ma'am.
no problem. No problem. It is there written, right? Nothing to worry.
Yes, ma'am.
No problem. Nothing to worry.
Ma'am,
Okay.
so should I rewrite it or what, ma'am?
No need.
Okay, ma'am.
It is there in your book. It's enough. Okay. Now, boys, prove that. I'll explain this. Are you all ready? Are you all ready? This for next problem. Boys, are you all ready? Shall we go?
Yes. Yes,
Ah.
ma'am.
Boys,
Yes.
there are only 41 students in the class, and 42 were there at least in the class teacher spirit. Now I do not know what else to do. 23 are not there. So whoever is there, I will teach. That's all. Now prove that. Boys, see here carefully. Prove that x to the power a divided by x to the power b to the outside is 1 by ab. X to the power b divided by x to the power c 1 by a 1 by bc, x to the power c divided by x to the power a 1 by ca. Now boys, there are different ways of working out this problem. Either you take this b up and a minus b you do, either you take c up and then either we take a up. That is a one way. Here I have not taken it up. Can you see here? Because if there was a plus b, I would have nicely done a square minus b square, and then when long kite tail would have done, when we would have cancelled, we would have got 1. But here we do not have, here we have only AB. That is why I'm not taking this B on the top. What I'm doing here is I'm keeping A here and I'm multiplying it into AB and B into 1 by AB and again B into 1 by BC, again C into 1 by BC and again C into 1 by CA and A into 1 by CA. After that, what happens? Your A and A cancel. Why? This is a whole number, this is a fraction. So what happened? A and A cancel, B and B cancel, C and C cancel. Now here again B and B cancel, C and C cancel, and A cancel. Now what happens? Here what is remaining is 1 by B, here 1 by C, 1 by A. Denominator 1 by A, 1 by B, 1 by C. Now what I am doing, there are six kites here. I'm taking the tail of each kite and putting in one kite and long tail I'll make. So 1 by B by 1 by C plus 1 by A, all of them I'll take and I'll cancel 1 by 1 and last I will get x to the power 0. So here I'm not using the identity formula. Why? It's because we cannot use identity because there is only AB. If it was A plus B, easily would have done that method. So I'm not taking B up. I'm not taking B up, I'm taking minus. You have a doubt, you can ask me there. Anyone has a doubt?
No, ma'am.
If anyone has not understood, ask me here. Here we are just multiplying. How you must multiply 2 into 1 by 6 or 3 into 1 by how you do, and then we'll cancel this one whole number and a fraction, whole number and a fraction, whole number and a fraction. See how interesting these problems are.
Ma'am, you didn't cancel the C and C down, ma'am.
I've cancelled.
Once
I'll cancel with
start
the,
recording, ma'am.
I've recorded.
C is
I think
recorded.
because that time the current went. That's why. No, it is recorded.
Ma'am, and top you have cut the C also, no, ma'am.
No, here I've cut C and here I've cut
No,
B and
ma'am.
B.
Ma'am, B into 1 by BC, ma'am.
B into 1 by this and this is it. I've cut.
Yes,
This and
ma'am, but you cut C also, ma'am.
no. This is B and B. Boys, have you all spoken to anyone who don't log in? Whether they are seeing at least the recorded or are they learning something? I just wanted to know. Have you all spoken? Anyone?
No, ma'am.
Those who are not logging in, they're not studying at all.
Ma'am, I
Yes,
have
tell me.
friend Zafir, ma'am. He sees the recordings.
Okay, at least recording is there. I'm happy. Otherwise, they'll miss out, isn't it? That's a worry we have.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I have put yesterday's work, everything in the OneNote. Have you all noticed? Whatever it is. Today's also I'll put. If you miss the recording also, you have in the OneNote. Yeah,
Ma'am,
boys. Tell me. Tell me, Joanne. What
the
happened?
recording,
Recording?
Ma'am, the recording does not work for me, ma'am.
You have to write to the support
Not
about it.
working for me, ma'am.
Maybe write to
Mom,
the
for me and
support.
all it works, Mom.
Ask the support about it. Because we can't do anything. You have to check from your system only. If your recording is not there, go to OneNote. Over there, I put everything. Okay, students, if anybody wants explanation, I'll explain again. Here it is 1a into 1 a into 1 by ab, b into 1 by bc, c into 1 by ca. So again, b into 1 by ab, then c into 1 by bc, a into 1 by ca. So we are cancelling a, b and b, c and c, b and b, c and c, a and a. So what is remaining after cancelling is 1 by b. Here 1 by c, here 1 by a, here 1 by a, here 1 by b, and 1 by c. Now what we do, everything, there are 6 kites here. From all the kites, I'll take out the tail and I'll put it in the one kite. But I'm just telling in this way so that you do not cancel here. Always cancel when you write in this. This is a method of doing it. This is a rule of the exponent. So when you want to cancel, you cancel like this. So I'm cancelling 1 by b and 1 by b here, 1 by c and 1 by c, because 1 is plus, 1 is minus, x to the power 0 is 1. Have you all finished? Shall we go to the next one?
Ma'am, in exam, is it compulsory to write RHS? 1 is equal to RHS?
Yeah, see, we have lot of like we'll be doing a lot in ninth standard. That's a rule. Show that. So otherwise, how will you show? When they say show that or prove that, you're taking the left hand side and you're proving, and then it's equal to right hand side. Otherwise, how will you see? You keep that term high and dry. So take the terms in the left hand side, solve it fully, and then you write RHS. You solve. See, here we solved. We got x to the power 0 is equal to 1, and that is your RHS. So what is in the left hand side? Now here we are explaining left hand side of the equal to sign, right hand side of the equal to sign. If the equal to sign is in the middle, like left hand side and right hand, this is like you're playing your tug of war, isn't it? You take the thing from the left hand side and then show to the right hand side. When you show, two are equal. Left hand side is equal to the right hand side. Correct? Yes?
Ma'am, can I just finish as 1 is equal to 1, hence proved?
1 is equal to 1.
Ma'am, because
Okay.
No, ma'am. Ma'am,
You can-
we'll do this sum, ma'am, and the x equals to x is 0, x raised to 0 and 1. That's all, ma'am.
or you want to write, if you don't want to write RHS, you should write hence the result. You should write hence the result. Either of them you should write.
Ma'am, I
Either
wrote hence proved, ma'am.
hence proved also fine. LHS is equal to RHS. I started with LHS. I completed all the work. I'm writing RHS.
even I wrote hence.
Or
Ma'am, same thing we have to do with show that.
yeah, fine. Hence the result you can do. Okay, shall we go to the next one? If you all have finished, anyone is writing. Somebody's mic is on.
Arun.
Okay.
Everybody close their mics.
Students, shall we go to the next one if you are finished? Students, shall we go?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Anyone is writing? No?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Now, but this is another huge problem. Just look at it carefully. Do not write anything now. Just look at it carefully. Do not write anything now. So what I am doing is, see here. See, each and every step, how you start it is very important. Now, sometimes what happens if you do this problem to the power minus b, then you do not know how to work out. Okay. Now, here what I am doing in this step is that 1 plus x to the power a minus b is there. 1 plus x to the power, oh God, I have not written x only here. Can you see the x is missing here?
Where,
Yes,
ma'am?
ma'am. It's missing,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yeah, by mistake x is missing. So here I have written, okay, so x1 plus x to the power a minus b and 1 plus x to the power b minus a. Now what I have done here is this minus b I have taken down, this minus a I have taken down, but there is x here, students. So this x here, x to the power b minus a, I have taken down. Can you see? So this minus b I have taken down. Why? Because in exponents, whenever there is negative in the numerator, I can take it to the denominator. Whenever there is negative in the numerator, I take it to the denominator. So what happens once I got x to the power b down, x to the power a down, what I have done here is a little blurred here. Now what I have done here is, boys, a little blurred here, be careful. So what I have done here is x to the power, now I found the LCM here. Now I found the LCM. Now I found the LCM here. Now what is the LCM of this term 1 plus x to the power a by x to the power b? What is the LCM there?
Ma'am, x.
X to the
From
power?
x to the power b plus x to the power a by x to the power b.
X to the
Ma'am,
power
x
b.
to the power a by b.
Very good. Yeah. Here it is only, here the LCM is only x to the power a. Okay. Here the LCM is only x to the power a. Now next we'll proceed. Now x to the power b will be the denominator. Here x to the power a will be in the denominator. Clear? Now here we do not have anything here. So 1 should be multiplied with what? Here 1 should be multiplied with what?
X power a.
Here what should be multiplied with 1?
X to the power b.
Here what should be multiplied with 1?
X power a.
So this is the way, correct. Here we are finding the LCM. Here I'm finding the LCM. Here also I'm finding the LCM. Here LCM is x to the power b, and here for 1 I will multiply to x to the power b. Here my LCM is x to the power a. Here for 1 I will multiply with x to the power a. See how I'm proceeding? 1 is as it is. Boy, this is little blurred here. So here x to the power b plus x to the power a divided by x to the power b, x to the power a plus x to the power b divided by x to the power a. I'll increase the brightness. Is it fine? Can you see it? Can you see?
No, ma'am. Ma'am, we are seeing, ma'am, but it's blurred still.
A little blurred.
It's better than before, ma'am.
I just did the before better. Now
It's better.
it's
Yes,
better.
ma'am.
I
Yes,
increase the
ma'am.
brightness. Yeah. Okay. Now see here. So what happens here is x to the power b plus x to the power a, x to the power a plus x to the power b, and x to the power b is down, x to the power a is, yeah. Now what happens is I'm taking this x to the power b on top. Now this is numerator denominator. Now this is a numerator denominator, numerator denominator. Now denominator of the denominator I'm taking on the top. Denominator of the denominator I'm taking on top. So x to the power b goes on top, and here x to the power a goes on top, x to the power a. Now what happens here? Now again I'm finding the LCM. Can you see here clearly? Or this already LCM is done there. X to the power a and x to the power b. So the plus sign is there. This is x to the power a, x to the power b, x to the power a, x to the power b. I'm writing them together, and then what I'll get is x to the power b plus x to the power a. I'll cancel both of them. Answer is 1. Here we are not getting x to the power 0. We are getting directly 1, because numerator and denominator, this is like in the fraction it is 2 by 2. Cancel both the 2's and equal to 1, or 3 by 3, cancel both the 3's and equal to 1. Where here we do not get a line like this. How we got a kite formation, we will not get. Here it is only cancelling. Now if you have understood, you tell me, otherwise I'll teach once again.
Ma'am, I didn't understand the LCM part, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Anybody understood? Tell
Ma'am,
me.
the last step LCM I didn't understand.
Okay. Anyone understood? Anyone understood? No? No?
I understood, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Students, I'll explain. Good. Well, those who have understood can write. Those who are not understood, I'll tell again. Well, this problem, now when I'm teaching, please don't write. Look at the screen. When I'm teaching, see how I'm how each steps are followed. 1 by 1 plus x to the power a minus b plus 1 by 1 plus x to the power b minus, sorry, x to the power b minus a. Now, this is LHS. I've taken the LHS. Students, I've taken only the LHS. Now, when I take the LHS, I find that here minus b, x to the power minus b, I can take it to the denominator whenever negative. Now see how is that I have taken denominator, here I have not done in the previous problem. When it is minus, see how I have taken to the denominator. The same thing I'm doing, the minus I'm taking to the denominator. Minus b can be taken to the denominator. Here minus a can be taken to the denominator. Now once it is done, I will just look what else can I do. So you should look into the problem in different angles. You may look in one direction and other direction. Look at it now. What can we do? There is 1 here. I will find the LCM. Now I'll find that, because this doesn't have an LCM. So I will multiply 1 with xb. Denominator is only xb, here only xa. So I'll multiply this with xb, and then I will make, that is, if I do 1 by 1, xb to the denominator, xb will go to the numerator also. Here also same thing, 1 by 1, xa is multiplied to the denominator, it goes to the numerator also. So what I get here is the 1 by, I'm still in the denominator, I've not gone to the numerator, 1 by x to the power b plus x to the power a, and denominator is x to the power b, x to the power a plus x to the power b, denominator is xa. Now, because it is in the denominator of the denominator, I can easily take it to the numerator. Whenever there is a fraction in the numerator and there is another fraction in the denominator of the fraction can be taken to the numerator. So denominator of this fraction I'm taking to the numerator. So here x to the power b I will take up, and here x to the power a I will take up. So I will get x to the power b divided by x to the power b plus x to the power a, and then again x to the power a divided by x to the power a plus x to the power b. Now what happened? This is already in the LCM formation because denominator is x to the power b plus x to the power a, x to the power a plus x to the power b. This is same thing. If you write b first or a first, it is one and the same. So I will return the same thing, the denominator, and I have written the numerator. Now this x to the power b plus x to the power a goes once with x to the power b plus x to the power a. So both I will cancel, and final answer is 1.
Ma'am, I've done it in other way, ma'am, but I'm still getting the answer same.
Okay, tell me which way you wrote.
Ma'am, here LHS is there, no, ma'am. Here
Yeah.
only x raised to a, and here x raised to a, cancel it, ma'am, and x raised to b and x raised to b, cancel it, and 1.
No, you can't do that.
Mom, I did another way, mom.
You can't do that.
Mom, in the first only I took the LCM of 1 plus x to the power a minus b and 1 plus x to the power b minus a, mom. Then
That
also I
is
got the
correct.
same answer.
You're taking the LCM as this only. Then you are getting this one, no?
Yes, mom, I'll get 1 plus x to the power a minus b plus x to the power b minus a plus 1.
And then you cancel it. Okay. In the beginning, what you said, your method is not correct. The first one who said that you cannot do. This is the only method, and what you said is also still fine because you're multiplying and plus 1. Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, I took the denominator up, ma'am, and made it negative, ma'am.
Yeah, it's already up. It is already negative here.
No, ma'am, I removed the 1 by 1 plus x to the power a minus b. I took 1 plus x to the power a minus b up, and I made it negative.
And then it's already negative, no, in this step.
Yes, ma'am. So I took it up, and the rest of the things I made it negative. Over here, minus b, it becomes plus b, ma'am, because minus is equal to plus.
Okay, but I do one thing in the you post it in the conversation. Somebody post
Ma'am,
it.
then the answer will be minus 1, no, ma'am.
Yeah, that's why. Post it later, okay? Let me check.
Ma'am, I got the same answer.
Okay, if you have the first one who I explained is not correct. Now, if you have done this method, you just post it. I will have a look on it. Fine, and I'll let you know tomorrow. Is it fine? Who's that boy who told me? Srivatsa, is it?
Ma'am, Aryan Ajmera.
Aryan Ajmera. Okay, Aryan Ajmera will show me
That method also is correct, no, mom. First only taking LCM.
I know whoever did both of them, both of you put it in the conversation, send it, take a
Okay,
photo,
ma'am.
and then I will check both the methods. Write it neatly and show me. Okay. Okay, fine.
Ma'am, could you scroll down?
Okay, boys, remember that I find this is the only method. Okay, if you have your some method, show it to me. I will tell you if it is correct. Just like that, you cannot just take it up. See, this is how will you take this up when there is a plus sign here? When there is a plus sign here, you just can't take it up. If it was alone, then would have taken up. Already there is a plus sign, you cannot do it. So, okay, I'm taking it up. We have found the LCM here, x to the power b. LCM here. Yeah. Write down if you're not written.
Ma'am, can you tell the last step, ma'am?
Here already x to the power b plus x to the power a, x to the power a plus x to, this is like 2 plus 3 and 3 plus 2. So 2 plus 3 is equal to 3 plus 2, right? So what is the meaning of that? Denominator already, this is like denominator, this is y 5, 2 plus 3 is 5, and 3 plus 2 is 5. So 5 and 5 is the denominator, and 5 and 5 means both have common denominators. Why should I write again for denominator? Or why should I write again LCM? Is already LCM is ready made in the denominator.
Ma'am, can we leave, ma'am?
What's the time? Oh, it's time. I didn't know. Okay, what period you have?
Third language.
Okay. Yeah, please leave. And tell sorry to sir, whoever it is. Ma'am didn't see the time. Is it okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Please tell sorry to.
Ma'am didn't come still, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye, ma'am.
Okay. Yeah, I'll continue in my next class. I didn't.